Jamaica. Who were the real people of the island? Most people think Jamaicans came from Africa, but that is only part of the story. Before slavery, before sugar plantations, before Europeans ever arrived, Jamaica already had people, and their story almost disappeared forever. Long before Columbus, Jamaica was home to peaceful native tribes called the Taíno. They came from South America thousands of years ago. They lived close to nature. They fished. They farmed. They believed the island was sacred. The Taíno had brown skin, straight dark hair, and lived without cities, weapons, or wars. Jamaica was not empty. It was alive. In 1494, Christopher Columbus arrived. At first, the Europeans saw paradise. But very quickly, paradise turned into exploitation. The Taíno were forced to work. They were exposed to foreign diseases. They were abused. Within decades, almost the entire Taíno population vanished. Jamaica lost its original people, and Europe needed replacements. After the natives disappeared, European powers turned to Africa. Ships crossed the Atlantic. Millions were captured, chained, transported. Jamaica became one of the largest slave colonies in the world. Africans from West and Central Africa were forced to work on sugar plantations. Many did not survive, but those who did refused to lose their identity. Not all slaves accepted their fate. Some escaped into the mountains. They formed communities called Maroons. They preserved African traditions. They fought back, and they forced the British to recognize their freedom. African culture survived in language, music, rhythm, beliefs. Jamaica was no longer African, but it was no longer European either. It became something new. Over time, African roots mixed with European influence, indigenous memory, later Indian and Chinese migrants. From this mix came Jamaican patois, reggae music, Rastafari culture. Music became history. Rhythm became memory. And resistance became identity. Because most Jamaicans today are descendants of African slaves. They are not Africans living elsewhere. They are Jamaicans with African roots. The original natives are gone, but the African spirit survived, and it shaped the soul of the island. Jamaica's story is not simple. It is painful, but it is powerful. An island that lost its first people, but gave birth to one of the strongest cultures on earth. This is Jamaica, not just a place, but a survival story. And this is just one drop in history. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe to Drop in History for more amazing history every week. See you in the next video.